All right, viewers, now let's take a look at the stubble burning data. And of course, NewsX is getting you all of these details on literally a daily basis is what we're showing you. Now, viewers, now Parali burning in North India today versus yesterday is what we're looking at. So look at that, viewers. Now, on the 28th of October 2025, you see Delhi in yellow, Haryana in green, and Punjab in blue. So Delhi is right here. There's, of course, Haryana. And then we have Punjab. Look at the red spots here. Mostly a lot of them in Punjab on the 28th of October, viewers. And now on the 29th of October 2025, look at that, viewers. The blue is, of course, Punjab here, where you see a lot of stubble burning in red. Can we have the next slide, please? All right, viewers. Now on the 22nd of October, we see a lot. Now, this is, of course, Delhi, and we see a lot of stubble burning here, scattered stubble burning in this area. We have Haryana, of course. Look at those red spots around Haryana. And now we move to Punjab. So this is, of course, filled with stubble burning. On the 29th of October, viewers, as you can see there, a lot is, of course, this entire portion around Punjab is full in red with stubble burning. So this is what the data is. Now, of course, today versus last month is what we are showing you. On the 29th of September 2025, this was the situation. And look at that, viewers, in October, look at the difference that we're seeing. Today versus last year, viewers, now we get to this slide. And of course, 29th October 2024, viewers, this is the situation of stubble burning. And in 2025, we see an increase, a visible increase in stubble burning around Punjab. All right, viewers, so those are the details of the situation of stubble burning that is happening. And now, of course, I have my guest, Kavita Ashok, who's an environmentalist, joining me. Now, Kavita, what I want to ask you is that, of course, there is a lot of cloud seeding, there's a lot of talk about that, but isn't prevention better than cure? Am I audible to you, Kavita?
Yes, all good.
Yes, so I'm just going to repeat my question. Now, my question to you was that we're talking about cloud seeding to tackle the pollution problem. But of course, Parali is happening continuously. Isn't prevention better than cure?
Definitely, prevention is better than cure. And I think the attempt by IIT and Delhi government to induce artificial rain was not successful yesterday. And I think we have to resort back to doing more groundwork so that the air pollution problem is handled, from where it begins. So it is vehicular pollution, it is stubble burning, it is burning of garbage, unmonitored constructions, a lot of things going on. So I think instead of depending on artificial rain or trying further, I guess that more citizen awareness and government, intervention will bring about a positive result in curbing air pollution, because it's a recurrent problem. So we can't just keep on trying, artificial rain and this is going to come every year. So I think the solution lies in preventing it instead of trying to solve it later.
But Kavita, what is a permanent solution to stubble burning? Because this happens every year after year. So what do we do about that, in your opinion?
See, the PUSA Institute has already come up with a biodegradable, biodegradable solution, because I visited recently, and so in that case, it just sprayed on the stubble, and it just sort of degenerates and dissolves. It's more like a compost thing happening on the ground. So there are more ways, more organic ways, and also circulation of crops. Such varieties are there. in which we do not have to, cut the stubble and let it be there on the ground for so much time, and the farmers are then pushed to burn it and clear the ground for further crops. So there are ways, and I know the government is aware. Pusa Institute has already worked on it. It has, the only thing is it has to come on ground, and how does everyone get to use it? So there is a lax between that, whatever has been revealed, whatever has been made by Pusa, and whatever is going to be used on ground. So we have not reached that stage as yet.
Kavita, what are the kind of, as an environmentalist, I want to know from you, what are the kind of effects that this has? It's of course taking a toll on humans and animals, but what is the kind of effect that this has on the environment per se?
See, we are, as it is, living in a gas chamber. Delhiites are fed up. Let's not talk of Delhi. I think even NCR, everybody's really, life has gone downhill, because living in metro cities and we are unable to breathe properly. What kind of a sin is this, for Delhiites? So I guess that it's not only, it's also the children's health, older people, and then it's food, it's everywhere. I mean, even when you're commuting, air pollution is becoming a nuisance in so many ways that we don't even understand how it's getting into our lifestyles. So it's creating a lot of people recently I've met are planning to move out of Delhi and go to more suburban areas, or maybe even go back town, because health of elders and young people, young children who have low immunity is really going downhill. So it's really creating a lot of disharmony in homes also, and people are really thinking of going back to smaller towns. So there is also a shift there.